Me about to smash Von Wagner's head with the steel steps. All the chaos, the turmoil, the fear that it created in this room. I didn't just like it. I loved it.
Look, Junior, I can appreciate the fact that you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. That will take you far in this business. But I was coming out here to be nice. I was even gonna offer to pay your fine. But I can clearly see you don't want that. Bron, you're so angry, meaner than evil. You ended Von Wagner's career. Wow. Congratulations. Why don't you try ending an Olympic gold medalist career at WrestleMania? Then taking another Olympic gold medalist and ending his career before it ever gets started. You want to talk about evil? I've stood toe to toe with The Undertaker at Madison Square Garden. I fought Roman Reigns all over.
Okay, all right, I don't care about your accomplishments. I don't.
Look, what I'm trying to tell you is there are levels, and I am on a higher level than you. You should want my respect. Instead, you spit on it.
I don't care about your respect. I don't need it. I don't want it. You listen to me. There's only one thing left for us to do. Me versus you. No mercy. Do yourself a favor. Over these next 3 weeks, call your family, call your friends, your loved ones, because you're gonna leave the building that night the same way Von Wagner left last week.
You have a lot to learn. Number one, I'm not Vaughn.